Hello, and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of Temple Update. I'm Phil Dupont.
And I'm Jeanie Davey. We begin today's show with sneezing, coughing, and fevers. That's right, today we're talking about flu season.
Fall is here. Flu season is officially upon us, but don't fear. Temple Health Services is here to help. Temple Update's Emily Strange has the story.
Temple is anticipating that the arrival of October will bring on a season of sickness as it has in previous years. Students are already preparing themselves in hopes of lowering their chances of contracting the flu.
Yeah, I've definitely had friends who've had the flu. I try to drink a lot of water and wash my hands a lot during flu season. I got the flu shot last year, so I'll probably do that again.
Student Health Services is currently offering free flu shots and free physician consultations and are asking students to take advantage of these preventative measures.
And students can also make appointments online. So they don't even have to call, they can just go to our website, pick a time that works for them best, and then just come in and get the flu shot then. We try to really encourage students hand washing, using hand sanitizer, that really try to keep the sharing of germs as minimal as possible. Get more sleep. That's always a good thing. But the number one thing is really just getting that flu vaccine. That's the best way to protect yourself during the flu season.
But some students still don't see the need to take precautionary measures.
Not really. I just kind of accept it.
Temple Student Health Services will continue to get students and staff's attention on how to stay safe and healthy on campus during flu season. For Temple Update, I'm Emily Strange.
And speaking of helpful health services, a Temple pharmacy student has designed and created his second medical education app for iPhones and Androids. Leon Doe, the creator of the Respiratory Tract Infections app, is in his last year of the Temple Pharmacy program. The app is designed to help medical students with the process of identifying and treating different types of respiratory tract infections. Several professors will use the app in their classrooms to supplement their teaching and to help their students learn.
Split into two things. The first thing is the thought process, such as a patient comes in with an ear infection. What do you do? And with this app, you can figure out what specific drug you should give, which leads to the second point of why. Why this drug versus that drug? Why treat for 10 days versus 20 days? And so what we try to do is combine those two. And yeah, that's how we started.
The app is now available for free in the App Store and on Google Play.
Data provided by the Temple Police shows that over 120 students have either been written citations or hospitalized so far this year due to alcohol. Once again this year, campus security has increased patrols on and around campus. Temple officials want students to be aware of the risks associated with alcohol consumption.
The sexual assault is one that we're always concerned about, and there's been a rise not just at the university but also throughout the nation. And a big contributor to that is usually alcohol.
Sexual assault has been a hot-button issue since the death of a Rutgers student at a frat house last week. Alcohol is suspected to have been involved. It has been almost 3 months since Temple officially cut 5 of their Division I sports teams. This week, Temple announced campus recreation will be adding 6 new sports clubs, including baseball, softball, and men's track and field. The 3 new club sports were among the Division I teams that were cut. Men's gymnastics, another team among the 5 cut, was approved as a club team back in May.
Construction and disruption for students is still continuing on Diamond Street. Philadelphia Water Department has been working to replace the sewer pipes and water mains on each block since the summer. Residents on Diamond Street say the maintenance is an annoyance because their water must be shut off for the work to be done. The Philadelphia Water Department says your construction will be completed by the end of November. Some Temple engineering students spend their weekends helping out just a couple blocks off campus at Uber Street Garden. Engineers Without Borders, together with Drexel and other groups, are now maintaining one of the largest organic gardens in North Philadelphia. Updates Stetson Miller has more.
From the ground up, through cleaning, growth, and renewal, Temple students are helping the community and Engineers Without Borders.
We're an international organization dedicated to forming partnerships with the community and working with them to solve their problems through engineering solutions.
The group meets weekly and works to create one of the largest organic gardens in North Philadelphia. But sometimes other groups are there to help, like Drexel Engineers Without Borders chapter, fraternities, RAs from Temple residence halls, and even more people. Bavari Venkatesh was there from Drexel for the first time. She says she enjoys helping out at the garden so far.
I like it. I mean, as long as we're helping the community, I'm all for it. So that's what we're here for. And it's a global, I think, organization day today, or global community service. So I'm excited to be a part of that.
Some are regular helpers, like Noel Mercado, who is designing for the garden.
Me and other people are on a design team for an irrigation system in a shed that's hopefully going to be ready by spring next semester.
From onions and squash to corn and watermelon, it's in beds like these that Engineers Without Borders grows food for the community.
After they're grown, all the vegetables and produce go back to the community, who can either eat it or sell it.
We're beautifying, for lack of a better term, this pasture that you see before you and making it like a shining beacon that represents what Philadelphia is all about. People coming together for a singular worthy cause of helping each other out and making the world a much better place than when we first got here.
And the group is continuing to make the world a better place by meeting every Friday on Uber Street. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Stetson Miller.
The first gubernatorial debate of 2014 was held last week in Hershey, Pennsylvania. The debate was between Republican candidate and incumbent Tom Corbett and the Democratic candidate Tom Wolf. The two discussed their views on funding education and raising taxes. The election is scheduled for Tuesday, November 4th. In all of Pennsylvania's gubernatorial history, the incumbent has never lost a bid for a second term. Coming up, find out where Temple ranks in education among other universities.
Also, Matt Scull has your Tuesday scoreboard for all Temple sports.
And we will finally see cooler weather this weekend, right? Shannon Hurley has the details. Stay tuned.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet! Dang it. Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Until October 2nd, Temple students have the opportunity to meet with future employers in their field. The University Career Center is holding Career Week, giving people the opportunity to network with company professionals, give out their resumes, and go on mock interviews to prepare themselves for the job hunting process. These events are open to Temple undergraduate and graduate students, as well as alumni.
Now, speaking of careers, Jeanie, Temple athletes had a pretty exciting week of their own in their college careers.
That's right, Phil. Let's check in with Matt at the sports desk for all the highlights.
Hello, Temple fans. I'm Matt Scull, and welcome to the newest installment of the Sports Desk. Men's and women's soccer were in action this weekend, and field hockey is just having one of those seasons. But first, we start on the gridiron. The football team took on the Yukon Huskies this past Saturday in their American Athletic Conference opener and won by a score of 36-10. The Owls were able to put up 16 points on defense out of their 36. For more news and highlights of Temple's victory, tune in to Temple Update on Thursday at 10 a.m. Over to the pitch now, as men's soccer also had their conference opener this past weekend against the University of Cincinnati. The Owls were coming off of 3 straight losses, and the men's team was finally able to snap that streak by winning 2-0. Jared Martinelli got the Owls on the scoreboard early by netting one within the first 8 minutes of the match. Chaz Wilson added one in the second half to ensure the victory. The men's next opponent are the Bulls of South Florida. After 2 straight losses for the first time this season, women's soccer was finally able to get back on the winning track on Thursday with a win against Cincinnati. However, that momentum could not be carried over to the weekend as the women lost 2-0 to East Carolina Pirates. East Carolina set the tone early by scoring in the 7th minute of the match. The Owls were still able to pressure the Pirates by putting multiple shots on goal, but none could find the back of the net. The women look to turn it around on Thursday as they play host to Tulsa. The team that may be having the most success this season is the Temple field hockey team. The nationally ranked Owls defeated American University on Sunday 3-2. Temple struck early as forward Amber Utes scored her 10th goal of the season. Not even 2 minutes later, the Owls' Aaron Van Horn put one in the back of the net on a redirect. American finally was able to get one past star goalie Lizzie Millen, but the Owls responded shortly after with a goal by Amanda Fursch, which provided to be the game winner. The ladies will open conference play on Friday against Providence. That's it from the Sports Desk. For more information on all Temple athletics, be sure to follow us on Twitter at @TU_SportsDesk. I'm Matt Scull. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Matt. Coming up on Temple Update, fall is officially here, but will the summer temperatures stay?
Updates Shannon Hurley will give you all the information about weather.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
There's no place like home.
Getting home safely is just a click away. But making sure your child is in the right seat is just one of the steps down the road to safer travels.
I don't know how it works.
Find the right seat for your little one's age and size.
We know what you told us.
There's no better way to get home safely. Know for sure that your child is in the right seat. Get all the facts at safercar.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
The weather's been pretty hot lately, making it feel like summer. Can we expect fall weather at any time?
Let's head over to the Weather Center to find out. Shannon, fill us in.
That's right, guys. This weekend's temperatures reached the mid-80s, which is warmer than we'd expect for this time of year. Today, we'll see partly sunny skies with a high of 79 degrees. There is a 30% chance of afternoon showers, so you might want to pack an umbrella just to be safe. The rain may continue into tonight and will remain mostly cloudy with a low of 60 degrees. If we take a look at our 5-day forecast, it looks like temperatures will be cooling down a little by the end of the week. Tomorrow will bring mostly cloudy skies and a 30% chance of rain again with a high of 74 and a low of 59 degrees. On Thursday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 75 and a low of around 57. Expect the sun to stick around for most of the day on Friday with a high of 74. However, clouds will start rolling in during the afternoon with a chance of showers the rest of the day. The possibility of precipitation will increase to 50% on Friday night with a low of 59 degrees to end your work week. The rain should clear up by Saturday to reveal mostly sunny skies with a high of 71 and a low of 50 degrees. We've had a fairly warm fall so far, but this week shows that autumn temperatures are here to stay. That's it for the Weather Center. I'm Shannon Hurley. For the latest weather updates, follow us on Twitter at @TU_WeatherWatch. Phil, back to you.
The Khao Kyo Zoo in Thailand's Chonburi province welcomes a new female baby hippopotamus. The pygmy hippo was born to 15-year-old mother Jonah and 36-year-old father Lebo. The baby is the 4th pygmy hippo to have been born at the zoo. Native to West Africa, the pygmy hippos are listed as endangered species, as the World Conservation Union estimates that only 3,000 of them are surviving in the wild.
Now, speaking of adorable, here's a look at the new Mr. and Mrs. George Clooney. The actor and his wife, Amal Alamuddin, are seen leaving their Venice hotel in a water taxi Sunday with paparazzi staying close by to snap pictures of the newlyweds. Clooney married the British human rights attorney in a private ceremony Saturday in Venice.
The future businessmen, women, and engineers of America hope to be Googlers. According to researchers from Universum Global, in a survey of business and engineering majors, Google was chosen as the most desirable employer. Other companies listed in the survey include Ernst & Young, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Apple, Microsoft, Coca-Cola, and IBM. The survey that polled more than 200,000 students says, quote, students find these companies attractive because of their market success, professional training and development, and providing secure employment. That's all for today's edition of Temple Update. For more news and information, check us out at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, or go to templeupdate.com. I'm Phil Dupont.
And I'm Jeanie Davey. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.